and today we're gonna actually do the demo based on what we're doing for Allison Getty's new album cover for her newest single, Superheroes. So we are actually gonna turn her into a superhero. First thing we're gonna do is we put the foundation on, did our little highlighting and shading, which we'll go over in another video. Now I'm gonna go into the eyes and first do Too Faced eyeshadow insurance. It will change your life. Put a little on the brush, a little on the eyes, and just spread it all around. The first eyeshadow we're gonna do is Imani. It's a mineral eyeshadow. It's called number 111. This is a rounded flat brush by Hakuhodo. Really great brushes. They're very feathered on the end, so nothing's too concentrated where you put it. Next thing we're gonna do is highlight the brow bone with this. This is from Inglot. So this is kind of a vanilla-y shimmer color that I really like. Put right on the brow there. I'm also gonna put a little in the center here. So next we're gonna move on to the outer corner. And this is kind of a warm brown shimmery color. If you start with the darker colors in the creases, it's really hard to blend. So you wanna blend using different colors rather than one dark color trying to blend to a lighter color. As you start gradually, so I'm covering the biggest space first with a pseudo darker color. And then as we go into the crease, we'll get darker and darker, so help like define it a little bit more. It needs a little bit of that color down on the bottom too. Look up. So now we're gonna go into the deeper crease of her eye. We have a little bit smaller brush. This is my Visart Neutral Matte Palette. I might add a little bit of shimmer on top of it, but I really like the warm brown colors of it, and they have a really nice range, so we're gonna use that and start darkening it. So we're just going right within the lines of the other lighter brown that we did before. You don't want to take it all the way out because the lighter brown is what is blending into the white and the gold. So next, what we're going to do is a little different. We're going to do like a purple glitter eyeliner. So I'm going to go in first with my Bobbi Brown Longwear gel liner because I love it. So I'm just darkening up the base. So next we're going to do the purple glitter, so it'll be fun. This is from Eye Candy. This is their liquid sugar glue for their loose glitter. This one is called Sour Grape. It's a pretty little purple. We're going to saturate our brush with a little bit of the glue and then dip it in the glitter and make the liner. I'm kind of going right over where that black liner was. And I know we've already done a tutorial on a wingding eyeliner, but just because I like it so much, it's going to be here too. So we're kind of flinging it out just a smidge. I'm going to start at the end of where I want it to be, bring it back. Need more glue. Crazy, but I think it's going to look really cool in the photo. I'm just taking more black liner and kind of adding it back into it. We're going to it might actually create some cool depth to it, making it black on the edge and the purple going in. What we ended up doing, and it took a little bit of time, is I didn't like just the flat purple, so close. We added the black on top and then it fades to the purple in there, and it kind of creates this cool effect that I really like. So I'm going to add a little bit more black right there as well. Next thing we're going to do is we're definitely going to do a mask around her eyes. We're going to do it dark and kind of shade it down. Once again, I'm not sure if I'm going to do the eyebrows yet, but I figure I can always add them back in later rather than try to take them down afterwards. So we're going to see how it all blends together without the brows, because when you add the mask, it's going to be like adding a whole set of brows, so you might not need both. And then when I take it down here, we want to see if it'll balance with the under eye makeup. So I'm going to wait on that as well. So now I'm going to move on to the mask. And I have these cool stencils. This is the stencil package from European Body Art. It's very exciting.
Ooh la la.
Pretty. So we're not going to do all the swirls. We're not even going to do the bottom fancy thing or up here. We're just going to use this upper part. So we have our stencil and we have blocked out with tape the pretty little fleur-de-lis that they have. And we're gonna just use the edges as our base. What we're gonna do is, my lovely sketches, we're gonna make the top part dark and then fade it down. So what I'm gonna do first is figure out where I want it and center it. There we go, why don't you hold that? And I like the center here because see where her eyebrow is? We're gonna just stop right there, and the lines are gonna form nicely with her face. And I'm actually gonna kind of map it out with a nude pencil so that I can see where it's always gonna go. Now we've kind of traced out the stencil, so even if it lifts back up or we have a problem, we know exactly where it's gonna go. Also from European Body Art, we have the alcohol color airbrush paint. They have both water-based paints and alcohol-based. So we're gonna use alcohol-based, so we don't have to worry about it rubbing or moving anywhere. And it's the Endura. Now for those of you that don't have an airbrush at home, you can always use a sponge and stipple it on, or use a pencil like I was using, and then blend it out with maybe eyeshadows or more sponges. There's all kinds of ways that you don't need to have an airbrush in order to use a stencil.
It smells nice. It smells kind of like fruity.
Oh my god, it does. Place it back. Ready? Close your eyes. So I'm going to just first lightly kind of go around the very edge of it. Shape I like, pushing it around. I don't think I'm going to do that fully across thing because I like this more stylized mask. There we go. Just going to touch up a few areas and make it kind of our own. So maybe bring this a little closer together. Bring it down her nose a little bit more. And always adjust what you do. That's the beauty of makeup. And I'm just going to kind of wipe it down and kind of change the way it looks a little bit. So next thing we're going to do is add a little bit more contour to these awesome cheeks. So we're just going to go right under the cheekbone where the shadow would be. And I like to brush up into it. Alright, next we're going to add some lashes. They're huge. Open. And now I'm going to add a little bit more texture to our mask using more of our glue from Eye Candy and a little bit of this black glitter. Now, I don't want it totally solid, but I want to just add some texture to this little mask. So I got this straight edge brush so that I can just go right up to the edge, kind of poke along it. I don't want to swipe because if I swipe, it'll take makeup off. So I just want to add back on. Go ahead and add a little bit more up there because that's kind of like our hero point of this mask. I'll drag it down and help blend the eyebrows out. So now I'm going to use just a little bit of this Temptune Pro silicone based highlighter. It's really pretty, kind of a shimmery color to help pop the shimmer of pop the shine of the, what's it called? The mask. To pop the shine of the mask. Look how pretty that is. So next, I want to add a little bit of black eyeliner on the inner ridge of her eye. So I put it on a little flat square brush. You can use all kinds of brushes. I'm just trying this one because I think it'll get done in a very clean, fast way. Which it is. I like it. Now we're going to do the lips. This is a Bobbi Brown lip liner. It's called Heather. It's going to be a little dark at first, and I'm going to go over it with a lighter color. But I like doing something underneath it to make the colors pop in a different way. Otherwise, they come out a little flat. So next we're going to go over the lips with a lighter color called Interlace. It's a lip tar by Obsessive Compulsive Cosmetics. It's extremely pigmented. I mean, you need to hardly use anything. We're getting close to concluding our superhero look. We'll take some pictures and see how they turn out. Thanks for watching.